Hey y'all, Olivia Hermosa from TikTok. If you like those true crimes and verified stories, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button to Petty Tupac TV.
What up, though? Y'all already know how it goes. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. Islam to the Moabites, Salam alaikum to the Akis and the black men of the nation of Islam. I see salat to my Melanic comrades. Salam to the Jews. 410, 412 to the G's. 212, 204 to the B-Dogs. So on and so forth. You already know I got love for everybody. Let me tell y'all a quick story real quick. I did a bunch of videos for y'all, but they didn't even record because I was using this remote. They didn't did 5 minutes. I can't do them over. I gotta go. But I'm gonna give y'all the story when I was at Ken Ross Hiawatha. Now, I seen this incident that I'm about to tell y'all about before, but I never seen it like actually happen. I just seen a little of the aftermath or heard about it, so on and so forth. So we at Ken Ross Hiawatha, the Blacktop. I'm not the Blacktop, but Hiawatha, the Army base, whatever. So it's like the projects. Dudes on every corner of the hallway selling weed. We used to all be packed up in the day room, banging boom boxes, people playing on the piano, people singing. It was a real cool environment to be in such a situation, a hellish situation like that. So anyway, I'm about to get in the microwave and fry some rice. This dude come to me and he says, "Hey bro, let me get in the microwave before you, bro. Please, I really need to. Like, it's for real, bro. Like, for real. I'm pissed off. Let me get in the microwave, bro. I need to, please, brother." Like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah, you straight? Yeah, I'm straight. I will be in a minute. Or whatever. I'm like, alright, whatever. So I noticed he got rice in a bowl and a bunch of water. Put it in there. And rice only take like 3-4 minutes to cook. It's like instant rice anyway, right? So he boiled the rice for like 10 minutes. Pull it out, put more water in it, put syrup and salt in it. So I see him do that. I'm like, bro, hey, what does that make the rice sweet? What does it make it crunchy? Does it brown it better or something like that? Like, no. He like, no, but it brown stuff. And I didn't even think to ask him what that meant. I'm just like, he's so bugged out, his eyes so big, he looking crazy. I'm like, you know what, it's best I probably don't even have a conversation with this guy. So he boiling it. I'm like, damn, bro, I think that's done. He like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Put the gloves on and grab it. So when he put the gloves on and grabbed it, I step back and I'm looking at him. He walk on out, go to his room, or up the hall. I couldn't see where he went. He might have not went to his room, but he came back with a hat on and a shirt over his face. He went right to the table where 2 men was playing chess at, and somebody was on the side looking at the chess game. He dumped the bowl in this dude's face, this light-skinned guy face. Dude hit the ground. Oh my God. Oh. What the fuck? Y'all gonna let him do that to me? He jump up. And now you can see the redness in his face. When he jump up and he wipe down, you can see like his fingerprints in his face rubbing the skin off. Like you can see where his hands was on his face and he rubbed the skin off. It's like you got a bunch of black makeup on and then you do this, you'll see the lines, right? And like I tell y'all all the time, when I see stuff, I keep a straight face like I'm used to it, like I'm gangster. But my insides is... He a pretty boy. I looked at his eyes and you could see his eyes even like the pupils. It was kind of like, or the outer core of the pupils or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, but you could see it was like discolored and like real blurry. That was crazy. So what happened, from what I hear, is that the dude at the table wasn't gay, but the guy he was talking to was. And a lot of these guys in prison is predators and gay and gay. Not a lot of them, but some of them. They so messed up in their head, they don't realize like you should ask somebody if they gay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should say, hey, you like him. But he was giving them stuff. Now, he shouldn't have been accepting it, but you a fish. He shouldn't have been accepting it. And then he started hanging out with another guy and he got mad. Asked him why he was hanging out with the guy, and I guess he said, hey man, I can hang out with who I want to. Like, it's kind of weird. And the dude threw the water on him. This is what I was told him, like, oh, okay, whatever, bro, I got you, whatever. I'm gonna cut you off. I got you though. And let it be for a couple days. Then he turned around and did that. You gotta be one psychotic guy to do something because somebody don't want to be with you, or they not, you know, in the same sexual preference category as you, bro. I seen it, and I never forget it. I think about it every once in a while. Like, I was just in an environment where they do that. When I was in the world, I never, no matter how angry I was at somebody, I never thought about boiling water and syrup and throwing it on. Never thought about it. Prison full of treachery. Ask the people in my comments that's viewing me now, am I lying about situations like this? Actually, does not go on frequently. It's a place you don't want to be at, man. Peace and blessings be to y'all. I'll be back with more heat tomorrow. Big Five, Big Fin, love y'all. Ugh.
So the first day.
What's the craziest thing you seen in the penitentiary?
The craziest thing I seen in the penitentiary, I got two stories, but I'm gonna tell y'all the one story.
No, tell both of them, yeah.
All right. The craziest shit I seen was my first day in that bitch. I seen niggas playing cards. I got a nigga on this side, a nigga on this side, a nigga on this side, and a nigga on this side. White boys and shit. Like the Aryan Nation niggas. I don't know what this nigga did, but man, while he was playing cards, he had his hand on the table. I seen the nigga grab his hand on the table just to leave him on the table so he can't pick him up. And I seen the nigga take his head, lift it up, and slit his throat.
Oh, it was a white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who that was. He short?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All white guys though doing that shit to him. So I guess it was some in-house Aryan Nation shit.
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
Slit his throat. I don't know if he dead or not, but I seen that shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. He had his hands on the table though. He was dealing. That's what it was. He was dealing. So a nigga just grabbed his hands, and one nigga grabbed his hands, and the other nigga just lifted his motherfucking chin up and was like, boom.
And it was some white guys that did that to another white guy?
Yeah. So it was in-house shit. You know what I'm saying? It was some in-house shit. It was a lot of problems with at Bellamy Creek. I was at Bellamy Creek. The Aryan Nation semi-ran that bitch down there. Around that time, we was fucking them niggas up. But the second fucked up thing I seen is at this time I'm established as a blood now. This is like my fourth year. Now I'm high ranking. So now I can get information that I wasn't getting when I was low ranking. I'm getting information from the other captains in other organizations. I got a message that morning. Tell your homies to stay away from the pull-up bar. Tell your homies stay away from the pull-up bar. I'm like, bet. I don't even need to know what's going on. So I tell my homies, stay away from the pull-up bar, bro. Y'all niggas stay away from the pull-up bar. Get on the phone or something. So I'm saying, now these Black Peace Stone niggas working out. Boom. You know, work out one at a time. There's three of them. One, boom, boom, boom. Another one come, two, boom, boom, boom. The third one come, boom, and they rotate, and the same one go. And then they did it for like half of the yard. You know, we only got an hour and a half on the yard. So 30 more minutes on the yard. Nigga, I got his dog arms tired. So he lifted up. The second nigga, it was his time. So he got on that bitch. Our arms already tired. And when he lifted up, man, they got stabbing and shit out of his ass while he was already up in the air. Like, so he couldn't defend himself. And there's two of them on his ass, one in the front, one in the back. Killing me. He dropped because his arms were so tired. He couldn't even. He dropped. They just blasted me. When we say blast, see, that's prison mentality because we ain't got no guns in there.
Right.
So when we say blast, that mean they stabbing the nigga up, butchering them niggas.
I tell them all the time, certain gangs will work you out before they get you so you can't fight back.
Yeah. Man,
that's treacherous.
They worked him out. They worked him out for like a good 30 minutes. The nigga arms was tired. So waited till like nigga, they told him, I heard him too, like, get back up there, nigga, we ain't done. Get back up there. And he like, man, I'm tired, but I'm gonna go ahead and do. He was a young nigga too, so 9 times out of 10, if he was a young nigga, that's what I learned. If he a young nigga and he violated within his camp, 9 times out of 10, he did some bag shit. Or he
Don't say fag. Yeah, you can't say fag.
I mean, he did.
I'm gonna black it out.
He did some homosexual shit, or he snitched. You know what I'm saying? He talked too much. Ain't no better. Because a lot of young niggas being there just be yapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they blasted the nigga, though. They blasted him. I got him gone.
How did you feel about it? Did that make you feel like, damn, I can't trust nobody?
Nah. They made me feel like nothing. They made me feel like shit. Hey,
Welcome to prison.
It made me learn. Like, I can do a nigga like that. Like, that's some new shit I could probably do. Because I done got a couple niggas gone, too, though. Like, I done got niggas gone in a lot of different fucked up ways, too. You know what I'm saying? In there, so at that point, all I did was I was getting niggas gone like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Making niggas get themselves gone. But I never, one thing I can say about me, I never had a violation. I never got into it with nobody to where I got snuck. I never got snuck in there. I was always on my P's and Q's. I was always politic though, because you politic. People comfortable with telling you some shit. I always knew some shit that was about to happen before it happened. You know what I'm saying? They always was comfortable enough to tell me, okay, we about to get this nigga. You move out the way. You and your crew move out the way. The nigga that he cool with it, that's on your camp, tell him don't jump in. Shit like that. You know
okay.
I was at that level. So, yeah, I worked my way up to the level, shit. And then another thing, it ain't about working your way up to a level. Once they see you smart and you can outthink a lot of motherfuckers, they get scared of you too.
Have you ever been in like a group fight?
That's the reason why I was in that bitch for so long. Shit, all them group ass fights. I was at a riot at Bellamy Creek, 2011. Bloods versus NOIs.
That's always happening. Nation of Islam.
Yeah, Nation of Islam. I don't know what the fuck happened. I can't even tell you because I was on LOP, so I wasn't going in the yard. All I know is I seen the homies fighting on B1, and I followed them. I took flight on niggas. I hit the police and everything. We banging. That's why we went to level 5. But couldn't find out. Nigga Chop took the nigga TV. Nigga Olay G, he took the nigga TV. And we was in level 5 for that. So I had to give him his violation when I saw him.
Oh, so he took an established member TV of a member of an organization. Wow.
Yeah, he took a GD nigga TV for nothing, for no reason. Because you heard we was over here taking niggas TVs over there. We was taking niggas TVs, but he took the nigga TV and he told the nigga he won't give him his TV back. He was tough because man, another thing about Bloods, man, niggas and they think because they got 100 niggas with them that they tough and shit. And then when they by themselves, they ain't shit. I can say one thing about Chop though. He didn't give a fuck how many niggas he had around him. He was tough. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga had heart. The little nigga had heart.
Shout out to Lil Chop.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Doodoo. We call him Doodoo. He'll be out in a minute. He probably gonna get killed when he get out, but because the nigga was too wild. He a Rastafari now.
So who was some of the most infamous prisoners you were around?
The most infamous prisoners I was around.
You know, the Ricky Rimmers, the Little Larrys, the Wayman.
I'm gonna get Little Larry last, but Dirt McGirt.
Oh, shout out to he was a Mobile, yeah.
Shout out to my nigga Dirt McGirt in that wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? He was getting that money for real. But I was never around him till he dropped free game on me. I was around E-Hop, you know what I'm saying? S&B E-Hop. He 82 now. I was around Lil Larry. Lil Larry wasn't no hoe either. Lil Larry told them niggas, I heard y'all niggas put a head out on me.
Who you tell that to?
We was at Bellamy Creek. The nigga told, he was hearing shit. You know how niggas be gossiping. Niggas gossip in prison more than bitches do. So the nigga was like, nigga, I heard these niggas got a hit out on me, nigga. He came to the table and was like, y'all niggas got a hit out on me. Nigga, he put a knife on the table and was like, nigga, I dare one of you niggas run up. Ain't nobody say shit. That's my story on Lil Larry. But the closest nigga I was with, And I called my brother, and the closest nigga I was fucking with is a nigga who killed Wipeout Tank.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga Tank too. That's my baby. He killed Wipeout for $9,000.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga was a killer. He killed a lot of niggas. But nigga tried to snatch his buffs in that bitch. Nigga tried to snatch his buffs in the penitentiary. He took that nigga eyeball out. Somebody tried to snatch Tank buffs. He had a knife on him. He ended up taking the nigga eyeball out who tried to take his glasses. Like, you trying to take my glasses, I'm gonna take your eye. But shout out to my nigga Tank, man. Tank used to talk every fucking day until he found out I was going home. He was like, nigga, the shit you was doing here, I thought you was doing life like me. Nigga, you going home. Nigga, stop talking to me. That was the last time we spoke. He was mad because he like, nigga, you been in this bitch fucking up. And you got a chance to go home, and I ain't got a chance to go home. He was like, nigga, stop talking to me, nigga. So those the three infamous niggas. I was in there with Lucky too. I don't know if y'all know Lucky. Lucky was another OG nigga that was getting that money. Meech, Selma Dog. Them niggas was getting money. But the rest of them niggas, you weren't really gelling with them because I wasn't in PC. So
Right.
a lot of them legendary niggas in PC.
Was you ever around like Nathaniel Abraham?
I was around Nathaniel Abraham. He was a fag.
Homosexual.
Yeah, he was a fag. Talking to that fag up in Bellamy Creek, nigga. He was in Bellamy Creek in 2011, 2012, nigga. And nigga loud, nigga, I'm lying, I'm dying. That nigga was a sissy. That's why he stayed getting locked up. Yeah, of course he'd be a sissy. He got locked up when he was 11 years old, being in the penitentiary, touching on them little boys. You was in that bitch fishing them goddamn kites to that fag, boy. And
Bro, you gotta say homosexual, bro. Cause I had to blank all this out, man.
Oh damn. You was in there. You was in there fucking with them. You was fucking with them boys too, man. You was fucking with them boys.
I didn't know that. He got a big $150 on his face. I thought he was a vice lord.
Yeah, he was messing with them boys. Hey, shout out to Vincent too, man. Shout out to my nigga Vincent too, man. You know Vincent was the hitman.
Oh yeah, Vincent Smothers.
Shout out to Vincent Smothers too. He was in there gelling. He was in there chilling too. Shout out to him doing that real shit for my nigga Badass too.
Yeah, Devontae Stanford. Go look him up, Devontae Stanford.
Yeah, shout out to him for him doing for my man's Devontae. But one thing I can say about Devontae Stanford, man, he had motherfucker. He always knew he was getting out. He never doubted in his mind that he was not getting out that motherfucker. He knew he was getting out that motherfucker. So I shot, and he was smart too. People say he can't read and write and shit, but that little nigga was smart as hell. Like I said, and he wasn't no hoe. He couldn't fight, but he wasn't no hoe.
Yeah. Shout out to him, bro. I remember him from juvenile days.
Yeah. He couldn't fight. He couldn't scrap, but he can shoot. He'll blast your ass with that knife.
He stayed. He came home from level 5.
Yeah, he came home from level 5 because he came home from IMAX. He knew he was getting out then. He knew he was getting out then. Him used to talk because he was. You know how you can talk when you in the hole.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is open your window. He was right up under me. Me and him used to talk all night.
This was an IMAX one.
Yup.
Yeah.
He used to talk all night, every night. He knew he was getting out the hole. He knew he was getting out. Cause he knew he was getting out because he had a good support system. His mama was already rich as hell.
His mama, yeah, she's true.
You know what I'm saying? She already was rich as hell. So, and then he had a campaign. He had people from Japan writing him and all type of shit. So yeah, he knew he was getting out. So shout out to Devontae, man, badass man. I see you on the other side, boy. I see you got the millions and you got shot by them niggas in the King homes. You got the fuck up out of here because them niggas was hating on you. But you did your thing, man. Shout out to you too, man.
Big 5.